It's the end of the third day, and you can see that they have now more or less completed the fireplace. The ventilation shaft is still there. Here's something else that's actually very, very annoying. So I taped this up to stop them using it, and I've come home. I did it so that I knew I would know if they touched it, and I had horizontal bars and then vertical bars, and I measured it so that it covered the thing to the wall. And I came home at lunch and I looked at that and I thought, that's not the same. It's not the same tape. It's not how I did it. Mine doesn't have those ridges you can see. I wish I'd taken a photo of it this morning when I'd done it. So basically they've used that again, and they've taped it up to try and show that they haven't used it. And so I phoned the landlord. Now he was a little bit like, well, there's not really much we can do because, you know, the plasterwork needs to dry out, otherwise it will be a spring before they can tile, you know. And I said, yes, I know, but, you know. So he said, well, all you can do is write another note and you say that you have spoken to me. And that will probably work. That will probably work, but I also suspect he may well get in contact with the plumber, because I know that Terry knows this person better than he's letting on, you know. So actually he probably will ring and tell him. Now, the light is on here, and you can see, or you can probably hear, that the little blower is working. It's not a very strong little thing, but it's quite quiet. I like it, actually. And you would never know, would you, looking at that the sort of work behind it was resting on a piece of paper, at least on that side there. As I say, I don't know if that's shoddy builder's work or if that's actually quite a standard way of getting it. I would have thought you would have to measure these sort of things rather than just sort of bore a hole, but I could be wrong there. Oh dear, Fountains Abbey has gone. We knew it was going to happen. They have finally covered it up. The Harrogate Herald never got back to me about that, which was a bit unfortunate. I thought they would probably have something to say about that. But the Fountains Abbey did get back, and while they said they wouldn't interfere if it was going to be covered over, they would like to see it. So I showed them the photos. Now, the bath, you can see still, it has actually been plumbed in down here. I noticed yesterday that those were capped, and now you can see it's actually connected. And the new sink has arrived. And I do wonder if this has been sort of redone again. I wonder if he's doing layers upon layers. I don't know. But I seem to remember this more dry yesterday. But it seems to be sort of wet again. You can't really see the colour properly in here, but there we are. So, well, there is a tiny slither of Fountains Abbey left there. Not bad considering how many days he's had to do it. And he has only had 2 helpers, and neither of them have been around at the same time. Not sure I like the Vimto can being left there, to be totally honest, but there we are. So that's it for tonight.